What's up, peeps? Welcome to your full body dumbbell strength workout. This is a 30-minute workout. We're gonna go through chest, back, shoulders, legs, 2 exercises each body part, 1 big compound movement, and then 1 smaller, more specific movement for each muscle group. Right into the warm up. Let's just start jump jacking. Just start jump jacking. 3, 4. I hate warming up. I'm sorry, that's negative. I don't hate warming up. I just always am so tired in warm-ups, and really I just love to get into the workout. Stop squats. So this will be quick. We'll do 2 sets of jumping jacks, squats, push-ups. We might do some crunches, and then we're rolling. Now, full disclosure, okay, I'll be fair. I don't know what time of the day it is for you. It might be the butt crack of dawn, okay? I know in the morning, these 35-year-old knees, 35-and-a-half-year-old knees be talking to me. Like, what are you doing, sir? Relax, push-ups. So, warm-ups are important, okay? They are important, do not get me wrong. I'm just lazy. 3, I'll do 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, chest to elbow height, elbows tucked back, 9, 10, stand up. Hey! See how I'm gassed? Go. I'm tired walking upstairs. I'm tired walking up hills. I'm tired walking, just in general. But I consider myself to be someone who is decently in shape. But you would not be able to tell by the way I warm up. Relax. Don't try and keep pace with me. You don't have to, okay? When I'm talking, I get excited. This time on the squats, take your stance wider than you did the first time, okay? Toes turn slightly outward. Do your best to push the knees out. Squat. Do not worry about the range. We're focusing on a little bit of sensation throughout the hips, hip flexors, adductors. Okay, just getting the hips warm for a leg workout later on. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. That's one of 2 Jack Russells. That's Cincinnati, other one's Sydney. Come here, y'all. Cincinnati is 6. He'll be 6 this year. Sydney will be 4 this year, actually. You getting up there, girl, ain't you? You little old ass. 4, 3, 2, 1. When you count down, relax, relax, relax. When you count down from 10, do you have to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0? Or do you stop on 1? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no, you don't, because then that would be 11. Come on your back. Okay, hip bridge. 1, 2, we're gonna do 5, 3, 4, 5, relax, lift the feet, 5 crunches. 1, 2, elbows wide, chin off chest, 3, 4, 5, feet down, hip bridge. 1, 2, I mean, look, warming up is excellent, because like, one more. The more warm you are, the better the workout feels. 2, like, the first set, one more round. 5 hip bridges. The first set of a workout is always like, I'm not feeling too good. But then, as you get going, you're like, oh, okay. Body starts warming up. Joints lubricate. 5, relax. Come on, feet. Okay, let me just tell you a really quick story, okay? This morning, I did a workout, and it required doing a bunch of sit-ups. I did the sit-ups on these concrete tiles. And instead of getting the mat, like I should have, because I'm lazy, the mat was right there. I just did them on the concrete. And I abrased away the skin, like right at the top of my butt cheeks, the bottom of my tailbone. Awful. I'm hitting play on the timer. First 2 moves are floor press and flies. I will coach you through them, okay? Set number 1. Let's do it. Grab your dumbbells and lay down on the floor, okay? Go. Or sit down on the floor and then lay back. Woo! All right, feet flat. I'm coming down for 3 seconds, pausing once, and then pressing. 3, 2, 1, press. I will coach you through alignment as we go through this, all right? But first, just get the tempo. 2, 1, press. 3, 2, that tempo is important, all right? I'm sure you've heard me say it before. Rest, sit up, dumbbells down, or moderate weight down, medium weight down, pick up the light weight, and then lay back down. 15 seconds. The eccentric phase, the lowering of the weight, that's the phase of the lift where the most change happens. 3, 2, 1. Raise. On the fly, right? The plates are falling in line with, like, right in line with my, in between my shoulder and chest, like in between my armpit, my nipples, the areola. And at the top, I'm trying to get my elbows to touch. The plates should not touch. I'm trying to squeeze my elbows together. One more. Rest. Set number 1 done. I got a little ticker here. Okay, full disclosure, I want to be honest with y'all. I already did this part of the workout, but I lost count of the set, so I had to start over. Chest press, go. 3, 2, 1. Press, on the chest press. Look at me, look at me, look at the screen. You see the dumbbells over my shoulders? Look at this, as they lower, they're right in line with my chest areola. Okay, notice how they're not up here. It's not blocking my face from the camera, right? They're not in line with my shoulders. My elbows are slightly tucked in. Slightly tucked in, a little closer to my ribs, not flared out to the side. That's how you get more chest. Relax. That's why when people do push-ups and bench press, like, oh, my shoulders hurt, I can't do too much. You're using the small muscle. We want to use the big muscle down here, and you do that by bringing the elbows down a little bit, okay? I love talking about that stuff. Go. 3, 2, 1. Raise. 3, 2, 1. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades. My abs are on. My lower back is towards the floor. I'm trying not to bow like this. The weight might be a little light. It might be a little heavy. The way to attenuate intensity, okay, or manipulate intensity, is with timing. So these weights, rest, relax. Those plates are a little light, but I go slower and I really focus on the squeeze at the top. Mind-muscle connection. Let's do it. I like to put the weights on my knees and sit back. That was set number 2. Go, go, go. This is set number 3. 3, 2, 1. Press. My chin is off my chest. And look, we could just as easily do this, right? We could go up and down quickly for sure, but we're just missing out on a little bit, feeling the need to just rush through the workout. We rush through life. Everything is, okay, on to the next thing. But what is the next thing, right? And it'll be the next thing. I'm doing one more rep. Whether you get 15 reps or you get 6 reps, you know? Go. Ooh, I timed that so perfectly. 2, 1, squeeze. So I'm squeezing the plates tight. I'm trying to use every little bit of my chest as much as I can being on the ground. The floor, obviously, well, not obviously, the floor inhibits our range of motion, right? It limits it. So, 3, 2, 1, rest. So with our floor press, because my elbows are stopping at 90, I'm just getting the top half of that. Just means I'm not getting as much chest stretch, but I'm focusing on the triceps a little bit more in the top range of the press. And that's okay. Last set of chest, come on. 3, 2, 1, pause, press. 3, 2, 1, pause, press. Okay, this is getting spicy. It's getting spicy. And if you need to take a break, take a break. If you tap out, just get back in. Relax. One more. Flies. This is a nice one. It's good. Go. 3, 2, 1. Now, I haven't been the biggest fan of the way my chest looks for the vast majority of my life. So I really like to focus on flies and bench press because for me, the chest is a game changer. Absolute game changer. I'm doing one more. And then we're standing up. Okay. Self-supported rows and rear raises. One dumbbell in each hand. Bent over, barbell row or dumbbell row. 3, 2, 1, lower. Check me out, going 45. I'm pulling back towards my hip pocket. 3, 2, 1, lower. I'm also sticking my butt out, okay? So I'm not hunching over. Here, if you need a little less, you can bring the torso a little more vertical, but still pull towards the hip rest. I'll talk to you about that a little bit more. Grab the 2 plates. Same positioning, but now we're bending the arms, taking the elbows out to the side. We're targeting this muscle back here, your rear delt, okay? Look at my posture. Here, palms facing back, and I'm taking my elbows as wide as possible. I'll show you on 45 degrees. This, 3, 2, 1, lower. 3, 2, 1, lower. And then I'll come front on. 3, 2, 1, lower. I'm gonna talk to you about timing, especially with back movements here in a second. Rest. That's one set. Right? That's one. Okay, rows. Now we're cooking. Watch me. The most important part of this range is, look, right here. The first 2 seconds as the weight lowers. So you get to the top, and then this part right here, this range, that's the most important. If you can control that range right there, hold, and then lower with control. Instead of doing this, and then lower here, you don't want to miss this top portion of the range, especially on the eccentric. Boom, hold. Whew. You notice a huge difference when you pause, when you get this part. That first second of the eccentric, of the lowering, game changer. Game changer. Let's try it. Up, hold. So immediately put the brakes on. Immediately. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. I'm so tired. It's okay to take a break. Quality, quality, quality. Go. We don't want to, or we want to do our best not. 3, rest. To just blaze through the reps and don't worry about the form. There are workouts where you're just muscling it out and it doesn't really matter how it looks, but this isn't one of those. I don't care if you only get 4 reps. If you get 4 reps, but they're good quality, fine. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Oh. 3, 2, 1. If I pull back towards my hip, I'm getting more on my lat. The higher I pull, the workout moves up my back. We want these big chunky muscles down here. So I'm pulling as close to my booty as possible. 3, 2, oh, relax. That was 2. This is set number 3 here. Y'all gotta remind me to keep count, okay? For real. This is number 3. And then we got here, this is number 3. Third set of raises. Go for it. I'm gonna go 45. Palms back. 3, 2. So you notice on the rear flies, rear raise, because we're not pulling down here, we're not really feeling it in our lats. It's more mid upper back, rear delt, back of the shoulder, which is exactly what we're going for. 3, 2, 1. Stick the butt out, stick the butt out. You see my tailbone was kind of hunched over? Stick it out. Rest. One more set. One more set. This is good. This is good work. This is good work. Where'd that dog go? Oh, he down on his chair. Go for it. Pull. Release slow. Row, row, row. 3, 2. My hands are comfortable. So I'm not trying to keep my palms facing back, and I'm not trying to keep them in forward. They're more like on a 45 degree. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rear raise. I thought about doing one of each 4 times, like chest, back, shoulders, legs. I'm glad we did it this way to really get some of that fatigue. Go. 3, 2, 1. Lower. 3, 2, 1. Release. Say it with me. 3, or do your best. 2, 1. On my count. Up. 3, 2, 1. Up. 3, 2, 1. One more, one more, one more. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Shoulders. Overhead press and side raises. We're gonna do seated unsupported. Look, come down to the floor. Plates here, or dumbbells here. Neutral grip. Up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Keep going. Now, if you want to do these standing, do them standing. This is an advanced movement, okay? I'm sticking my chest out and I'm sticking my butt out. 3, 2, 1. Lower. One more. 3, 2, 1. Lower. On your feet. That's advanced, okay? If your dumbbells are a little heavier than you like them to be, maybe use your plates. Maybe use the lighter plates. Okay, side raise. On side raises, I like you to go lighter. And if you can, try and get the dumbbell or the plate above your shoulder, okay? Oh, low with control. Perfectly fine to go parallel. Perfectly fine to go shoulder height. If you need less, you can bend the arms. Elbows at 90. Squeeze shoulder blades, release, relax. Squeeze shoulder blades, stabilize, okay? Back to the seated, unsupported. Feet flat. Oh, that was 1 for shoulders. Number 2. 3, 2, 1. Lower. 3, 2, 1. So these are a bit too heavy for me for seated unsupported. I'm starting to lean back, so I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm coming back. 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nothing wrong with doing negatives. You see that last one, I just got it up and then just tried to control it as much as I can on the way down. That's fine. We're gonna be comfortable with going slow. Comfortable with going slow. 3, 2, 1. If you're a guy, where my fellas at who are tuning in, you wanna look good in a shirt, in a suit, in a sweater, in a cardigan, whatever, shoulders. Shoulders, specifically side raises and rear raises. They give us the wide shelf and give us a nice V-taper, okay? So you're gonna wanna go slow on the shoulders. Ladies, still do shoulders, right? Just don't go as heavy. You don't go as heavy, shoulders won't beef up, okay? That was 2. Number 3, sit down, Overhead press, seated, unsupported. 3, 2, 1. Stick the butt out, chest forward. 2. I'm maxed out. So if I only get 4 reps, that's 4 reps of my best. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. Rest. I got 4 reps that time. Doesn't matter the number. The number doesn't matter. The number doesn't matter. Say it to me. Say it with me. The number doesn't matter. Say it to me. Tell me the number doesn't matter. Lower. If you want even more, stop the plates here and go right back up. Because here is nothing for my shoulders really. So if I can keep it in that active range, whoo, I'm gonna get even more. Oh, that was 3. One more. I know I'm sweating, but I'm outside, there's no AC, no fan. So I'm probably not actually working that hard. Go. I'm just hot. No, I'm kidding. I'm working hard. Go. I'm trying to get 5 reps. Even though the number doesn't matter. 3. Probably not gonna make it. A really good way to make your workouts more intense is to do your first set of an exercise to failure. And then for the next 3 sets or 2 sets, you try and get that same number of reps, even if you have to rest. Go. So say my first set of side raises, I did 17 unbroken, just like 17 straight. My next 3 sets, I gotta get 17. Even though I might only get 7 that have to take a break, set's not over until I get to 17. It's an excellent way to up the intensity of your workouts. Last one, 3, 2. Okay. Legs, last block. Goblet squats. Take one of your dumbbells or plates and cup it right here at the collarbones. Feet semi-close, toes out, knees out, 45 degrees. I'll do it straight on first. 3, 2, 1. Stand. As you stand up, squeeze the glutes. I'm trying to keep this plate flat or this dumbbell flat. Imagine there's a cup of wine on top. I'm trying not to tip forward. Okay, I want to stick my hips back first and then bend the knees and let my hips fall right into the pocket. Stand up. 3, 2, 1. Drive up. Now take both of your moderate dumbbells, your medium weight dumbbells, or you can use the plates. Stick the butt back. Take the shoulders away from the face. RDL, Romanian deadlift. Come forward. I'm trying to pull my tailbone up. I'm stretching my hamstring. Stretch. I pause, and then I drive up. Do that again. I'm driving up through my heels, pushing my hips forward, squeeze, slight bend in the knees, stand up. I want my hamstrings to stretch. I want them to stop me before I get to the floor. So think about making your hamstrings as long as possible. Hold, stand, rest. I can easily just bend over and touch my toes. But if I anterior tilt my pelvis and I'm trying to make this part as long as possible and then squeeze, I'm gonna get more out of it. Goblet squats. Round two. Go. Open the hips. Look what happens if I don't externally rotate or tilt the pelvis first. If I just start to squat, my knees bend first, and notice how I'm forward. Look at my heels coming up, okay? But if I give my hips space to just go straight down and then stand right back up, it's a much more safe, rest, and effective movement, okay? hips and then sit, rather than bending at the knees first, okay? Also shoes, pick up the plates, dumbbells, RDL. Shoes, whenever we do leg workouts especially, really any lifts, but in particular legs, try to stay away from soft, cushiony heels, okay? You know the running shoes or the workout shoes that are really bouncy and comfy and soft when you walk, those are bad for leg movements. You want stability. Notice how these are flat. 3, 2, 1. You want your shoes to be flat and firm on the bottom. That's why people wear things like Chuck Taylors. That was 2 sets. Okay, flat shoes make your leg movements much safer. Flat shoes, flat, flat, flat. So if you don't have a pair, go find something for lifting, and you'll notice that squats, all of a sudden, they don't hurt your quads as much. Like right at the top of your knees stops burning, and you can really focus on, and your feet stop hurting as well, okay? Because they're not constantly having to stabilize because you're squatting or lunging with the squishy shoe. So your foot's constantly having to readjust because the shoe gives so much at the bottom. This is number 3. Hammies, quads. Hammies, quads, booty. Go for it. I'll go 45. Look at the shoulders. Look at the slight bend in the knees. I'm stretching, squeezing. I'm still going down eccentric. 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. Stand. 3, 2, 1. Let me show you. I can easily just do this. No muscle connection. No activation of the hamstrings. Rest. 15 seconds. Right? There's a difference. Try and visualize the hamstring stretching. You want to feel the stretch sensation. You don't have to go low. Maybe you stop here and then come back up. That's fine. Last round. Pick it up. Come on, goblet squats. 3, 2, 1. I'll go side on for you. 3, 2. I'm sitting back. Notice how my hips are behind my heels. Now, I happen to have decent hips. Yours might look like this. That's all right. Squatting is the best way to get good at squatting. Your hips will open up if you continue to squat with correct technique. Rest. Goblet squats, bent over rows, seated unsupported, overhead press, excellent for the core as well. Transverse, lower back, erector spinae, all those things. Go. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Lift. Ooh, back starting to heat up. That's good. That's good. That means it's working, right? Now, only you know if it's a good burn or a bad burn. Okay, you know your body. Last one. Done. Do you know how satisfying it is to know that I got the rounds right and that the workout ended when it was supposed to end? Look, I won't take up too much more of your time. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to do a quick cool down with me, you're more than welcome to. You can stop it here, go hop in the shower. Maybe you go into dinner, go into drinks or brunch, bottomless mimosas. I love mimosas. I like Bellinis more than mimosas though. I'm gonna take the hands together, elbows together, get the upper back reeled out, a little bit of love, and then I'm gonna take my elbows to my knees, and I'm going to push my spine into the ceiling to curve, round out my back, give it just a little bit of love, little stretch. Shake it out a little bit, let the arms hang. Maybe walk, alternate the legs, give the hamstrings a little bit of stretch. Bend the knees, stand up. I'm gonna stretch your quad, keep the knees close together. Push your foot into your hand, right? That's gonna stretch my chest and shoulder as well. So I'm stretching my quads, squeezing my butt cheeks, and I'm pulling here as well. Then I'll release. I'll do the other side. And we release. Make sure you roll out tonight while you're watching TV. A little bit of stretch, flicks, and chill. Really hope you enjoyed that. That was 30 minutes, full body strength, quality over quantity reps. I will see you all next time. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.